Well, Owensboro's Elder Advantage serves their seniors with a host of services. CEO Nicole Hawkins is here to share the story behind the business. Welcome to Lifestyles.
Well, thank you so much.
Robbie was here last week talking about the coat drive. So how did that go? Give us a report.
It went great. We had a whole lot of people that came and donated coats and blankets, hats, all kinds of things that we can give to those who are in need in our community.
It's got to feel good, though, to use your business in that way.
You know, we're really excited. We say it all the time in my office, which is the job that we do is not just a job. It's really, it's a passion. And if you don't really feel that way, it's very difficult, you know, to navigate the kind of things that we do for families who are always in crisis. So we love to give back to the community.
Well, let's talk a bit about what Elder Advantage does over against what an elder attorney is.
Well, that's a good question. So Elder Advantage is non-attorney services. We do application representation. I'm a VA benefits agent accredited by the Department of Veterans Affairs, so I can file for veterans benefits. And then we also deal with things like Medicaid, and not in the traditional sense. A lot of people think that Medicaid is really just about those who are young or children's insurance, things like that. But we're dealing in the program that has to do with nursing home coverage, which means that when someone needs long-term care in a nursing facility, that usually costs between $7,000 and $10,000 per month. It's not covered by Medicare.
Right, it's unbelievable.
It's very expensive, and a lot of people do not have long-term care insurance. Medicare pays just a very temporary amount of time, and then Medicaid becomes the next payer for most folks pretty quickly. And so our goal is to help them preserve as much as possible of their life savings. In the event that they can actually go home, they have something to go home to. In the event that they can't go home, they have a better quality of life than what they could have otherwise. So it's very helpful to be able to sit down and talk to the families and bring them in not only with an elder law attorney, which we do have several that we work with in lots of different states, including Indiana, Kentucky, Illinois, but also to bring in some experience and some comfort to them to say, you know, this is what to expect. This is your local support group. You know, this is the journey that we're about to go on, and don't worry about anything. If you have something you're not sure about, just pick up the phone and call us.
Nicole, it sounds more like ministry than business in lots of ways.
You know, it really is. We joke all the time that we should probably have counseling degrees.
Well, you probably should.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe that'll be your next phase 2 of Elder Advantage.
Yes. We'll just morph into that next, yeah.
Well, it is important, but you know, I'm listening to you talk, and you know, realize where I am in my own life. When should people start making these plans?
Well, that's a good question. So, for the most part, most of the folks that we work with, they really are either at the very beginning of home care needs, possibly assisted living. But a lot of our clients, it's the family that comes in to see us when there's a sudden need, or maybe a long-standing need for nursing facilities. A lot of people think that if you didn't do something within 5 years, you can do nothing to help protect your assets or to protect, you know, the family farm, things like that. We hear things like, the nursing home wants my house.
Well, that's what's out there, and that's the fear that everyone has. I'm going to lose my home.
Right, and the nursing home doesn't want your house. You know, they just want to be paid, and a lot of times you can't qualify for benefits if you don't take care of the house appropriately. Every program, just like taxes, every program has things that you are allowed to do. People ask us a lot if we're hiding assets, but we don't want to hide assets. We just want to do what we're allowed to do with them. So the laws are complicated, as they, you know, have become over the last several years. And our goal is just to help people navigate those successfully and put them in touch with the right professionals.
And you're located in Owensboro?
Yes, we are. Our office is in Owensboro on Frederica Street. However, we do service clients in Michigan, Illinois, Tennessee, Indiana, Ohio, just about everywhere.
Nicole, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
If you need this kind of help, or you think you will in the future, give Elder Advantage a call, and they will take good care of you. We'll be back with more Local Lifestyles right after this message. Stay with us.
This portion of Lifestyles is sponsored by Elder Advantage.